Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on a 135-pound WBC world champion and Devin the Dream Haney, and the 3-division former unified world champion and Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, we all know, right, that this fight had a possibility of happening maybe a year ago, right, before Lomachenko, win a petition for the franchise title to face Teofimo Lopez, in a unification bout, on ESPN. There was one hell of a fight that he ended up losing to Teofimo Lopez, right? But now, Lomachenko, he took a loss, and now he's back, and he needs something big, and he want to come back with a vengeance, right? He want to show that he is still Lomachenko, while a lot of people trying to count him out. He want to prove that he is still, the same matrix, the same Lomachenko before the loss. Devin the Dream Haney, the WBC 135-pound real champion, came out and said, what the fuck is Lomachenko, right? Loma answered him back, I'm right here, you coward. I'm right here waiting for one of you cats to pick a real fight and not, this Twitter shit. So Devin let the man know, I'm open, dog. I'm open. I'm available, for the end of April, early May, and we can make it happen. And you see Loma responds. But before they had their little back and forth, so I can see her, Devin telling that boy he was waiting on him. You feel me? Lomachenko said that's his best bet. He weighed too much, right? Devin said he shouldn't be weight. That's not his best bet. You would think he learned from the Teofimo fight. They throwing shots back and forth. You feel me? But then, Devin pushed him again. Well, tell me, who made the decision for you to be franchised? And Lomachenko said, well, you see that it wasn't my decision. You know whose decision it was. And you shouldn't be arguing because after that, they sent you the belt. You feel me? Told Devin they sent him the belt after that. So now we see this situation with Dev and Loma going back and forth. We all know that Dev supposed to be in talks with Linares or Javier Fortuna. It looked like it was going to be Linares, but Linares came out and making it like, he haven't received shit. So we don't know what's going on with that fight. But nonetheless, Devin Haney, Lomachenko is heating up, right? We all know that, Dev is looking for that big-time fight so he can prove to the people that he is what he is. So these haters can stop hating on him and he can go out there and show that I am the real deal, that I am one of the best per motherfucking boxers that's in the game. And what's the better way to do it than defeating, Vasyl Lomachenko after Teofimo Lopez defeat him? Now, we all know what's going to be said if Devin do go out there and defeat Lomachenko, but what's the best thing to do? Then take on this dude in the matrix. Because like I say, Lomachenko is still a threat to anybody. Lomachenko is still a bad motherfucker. Lomachenko is still somebody to put on your resume to show that you are a bad motherfucker. Assuming you can beat him. Assuming you can beat him. Because I don't care what nobody say, you still got to beat Lomachenko because he still have the skill set to beat anybody at 135. I'm going to keep it trill. I'm going to keep it real. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Lomachenko still has the skill set to defeat anybody at 135. And that's just real shit. That's just real shit. The boy's bad in that ring, bro. He's bad in that ring. Going to that ring, he have a an alpha male mentality to where he want to be, the best in the business. And you got to respect that. You got to respect it. You feel me? But for Dev, if he can make this fight happen, if he can pull this fight off and get Lomachenko in that ring next, bro, and get Lomachenko in the ring next, although I don't think it's going to happen, that would be some big dog shit. That would be some big dog shit. You feel me? And I believe Dev wants this fight. I believe it. I believe he want to get that big fight to prove, that he is one of the best pro boxers out here in this game. And I think it's going to take somebody like a Lomachenko to prove that, man. You need somebody on that high level for you to perform on a high level. You understand what I'm saying? You need somebody on that high level for you to perform on a high level. And guess what? They probably can go in there and beat Lomachenko easier than Teofimo beat him. He did. Because when we look at the Teofimo and a Lomachenko fight, Loma, he bagged off for the first 7. I don't know what his game plan was. Credit that Teofimo took what he gave him, went out there, he touched him. But when they got into the fight mode and when they got the fight, like man-to-man, toe-to-toe, Lomachenko was having a lot of success. Lomachenko was having a lot of success hitting Teofimo Lopez with whatever he wanted to hit him with. The thing was, Teo was firing back on his ass and hitting him back. You know what I'm saying? But Teo showed that he can be hit with ease, in my opinion. He can be hit with ease. Defense ain't that tight, to me. Just my opinion. Defense ain't that tight. But he's a tough, strong kid, and he got the will to win. You got to respect that about Teo. But I think Devin have that in and out style to where his defense, is better than Teofimo, to where, he can go out there and outbox Loma. He can go out there and outbox Loma. You feel me? But with that being said, right, Teo did have pop. Teo did have pop, and it made Lomachenko respect that shit. Do Devin have that pop to get the respect of Lomachenko, to force Lomachenko, to not try to do what he want to do early on in the fight? I don't know. Like I said, with Devin Haney and Teofimo, I would give Teofimo the Lomachenko win over him. Nakatani and Richard Cormier, I think Devin Haney beat those guys as well, in my opinion. The win that I give Teofimo over everybody is Lomachenko, and he deserved that credit. You feel me? But they have to show me that they can beat a Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Dev, Tank, they got to show me that they can beat Lomachenko. I would pick Devin and Tank to beat Nakatani and to beat Richard Cormier. But the Lomachenko fight is the fight where they got to prove to me that they can beat that man. Just like I said, Teofimo had to prove to me that he can beat that man. He proved to me that he can beat him. And those dudes got to prove to me that they can beat him as well. I believe they can beat him, but they got to show me that they can because, like I said, Lomachenko has the skills to beat them as well. You feel me? So, let's talk about this Devin Lomachenko fight. Could it happen? Eddie Hearn and Bob Hearn. They having a little situation right now with Eddie putting the purse bid in on Bob on the Teo fight. Bob didn't like that. He felt like it was against the Cardinals' rules that he got stabbed in the back. You know what I mean? He wanted to do some things to Teofimo, and it didn't work out that way. So we don't know how their business is playing out right now, but we will see. But this is a fight that could be made. It could be made. Do I think it's going to be made next? No, I don't think so. I think Lomachenko and Nakatani is in play for Bob Arum. I think he wants that fight for Lomachenko. I think he feel like that's the fight for Lomachenko to come back against somebody like a Nakatani that's under his banner as well, to where he's keeping all of the revenue, right? And not risking, Lomachenko losing back-to-back after losing to Teofimo and putting a third loss on his record. You dig? Like, I do feel like Bob Arum feel played by Lomachenko coming out saying the judges was paid off and things like that. But I think Bob still got something in his heart for Lomachenko. I think he still got a little soft spot for the man, right? But if Devin and Lomachenko can come together, if Lomachenko can push Bob Arum to get him this fight, if Dev can say, you know what, the Linares fight, it ain't hotter than the Lomachenko fight. Let's talk to the WBC. Let's make this fight. You know what I mean? Like Devin say, I was your mandatory. But you pushed to be, you petitioned for the franchise. Whether Lomachenko did it or not, he's saying it wasn't him. Who knows? But this is where we at now. And Lomachenko is still one hell of a fighter. He's still one hell of a fighter. That's a big name. It's bigger than fucking Linares. It's bigger than Javier Fortuna. So if Dev can get him on his resume, it proves to Teofimo that guess what? I just showed to you that I just did some big dog shit that you wanted me to do. So now, if you want to be the real undisputed king, come and see me now. I want to be Lomachenko. Let's see what the naysayers and the haters got to say now. Oh, man, Teofimo already beat him, so, they want the same Loma. His heart was already taken. Or he came back off a loss, so he didn't fight the way he usually fight. It's going to be always something. It's going to always be something. But nonetheless, Devin will have him on his resume. WBC, y'all need to look into this fight. Y'all need to make this fight happen. You feel me? Y'all are the reason that all this bullshit is going on anyway, with the franchise title and all that shit. You know what I mean? Got confusion going on through the lightweight division on who is the real WBC champ when there shouldn't even be no confusion. Everyone knows Devin Haney is the real champion. Everyone knows it, whether people want to admit it or not. That's why people coming out talking about trashing the franchise belt, but they want to continue to say that T.O. is the undisputed champion. How can you be the undisputed champion if you're throwing the franchise belt in the trash can? Let's keep it real. But nonetheless, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, one hell of a fight in my opinion. It's a fight that I will pay for. I repeat, it's a fight that I will pay for. because it's that high level quality of fight that's going to show us, is Devin who he is for real? Can Lomachenko get back on this shit and be the Matrix? You feel me? But this fight is high quality, man. It's high class, and it's a high class chess match. It's going to be a high class chess match. You feel me? Who's the better superior mind? Who's the better boxer? Devin, the younger man. Lomachenko, the veteran. Been in the ring. Been on that big stage. You did face that Vasyl already. You know? So who is the pressure really on? Is the pressure on Lomachenko to come back and get a big-time win against a big-time name? Is the pressure on Devin Haney to go out there and prove to the people that he is what he is? You know what I mean? Knowing how his purse is right now. You feel me? How everybody looking at him talking about he's the email champion, all these things. Do you go beat a Lomachenko and get the credit and become the real WBC champ in some of these people's eyes? Because in Monty Brown's eyes, you're already the real champion. But in some of these people's eyes who say, well, Devin haven't fought anyone. So if Devin wants to go out there and defeat a Lomachenko, where do you guys place him? And how much leverage do you guys put on that WBC scrap that Devin have? You know what I'm saying? How much pressure do y'all put on Teofimo to go out there and fight a Devin Haney if you defeat Lomachenko? That's going to be the questions. That's going to be the question. You feel me? But nonetheless, it's one hell of a fight, man. One hell of a fight. It's one that I thought that should have happened before Lomachenko fought Teofimo. But like I say, I knew the play with Bob Ehrman, what he was going to do already with Lomachenko and T.O. That's why I said Lomachenko was not ducking Devin Haney, and I still stand on those words now. Lomachenko, in my opinion, will fight anybody and anyone. Anybody and anyone. But when it's inside your own company, you know what I'm saying, it's right there, y'all on the same side of the street. It's a unification bout. It's big money involved, and it's a big-time name like Teofimo, right, who arguably did more than Devin Haney at the time. That's a fact. You can't take that away from him, right? You'll go along with it, bro. You'll go along with it because it's your promoter. You feel me? But let's just see if Dev and T.O. can come together, make this fight happen, give us another great fight that we want to see in 2021, set the standard, show people that Dev do want all the smoke, he ain't ducking nothing, and that Lomachenko is a real dog and that he's facing any and everyone, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it. When it comes down to it. I like this fight. It's a hell of a fight. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. Can go either way, but I'm pulling for Devin Haney 120%. I'm pulling for Devin Haney 120%. But this fight can go either way, man. It can go either way. And I want to see it, bro. Dev, push for it. Loma, push for it. And let's see what happens. You feel me? Let me know y'all thoughts on this fight. Until then, this your boy Monty. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status.